My name is Badillo, and I'm currently a tutor at Indian Ridge Middle School. And in today's video, we will be discussing the topic of algebra. To be more specific, we will be going over the difference between exponential versus linear growth over time. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Alrighty then, students. So as I mentioned, today's video will be over algebra. And you may be asking yourself, why is algebra important to me? Well, two main reasons. Number one, it is a foundation for higher up math. And secondly, it could be used for interest rates, as we will see in today's example. So, are you having a tough time understanding the difference between linear and exponential growth? Well, let's get into what each one means and the difference between the two. We'll start with exponential growth, which is growth whose rate becomes even more rapid in proportion to the growing total number or size. Exponential growth is a pattern of data that shows a sharper increase over time, so the increase will be drastically different compared to linear growth. Linear growth, it means that it grows by the same amount in each time step, simply meaning that with every single payment, it is the same set amount. So let's look at this example that we have. So back to our example. Once again, Company A is offering $10,000 for the first month and will increase the amount each month by $5,000. Company B is offering $500 for the first month and will double their payment each month. For which monthly payment will Company B's payment first exceed Company A's payment? So we will begin by drawing a table showing the month and the different companies and their payments. So as you can see, I have drawn a table to show the month and each company's payments. So for the first month, Company A said that they would pay $10,000 and Company B would pay $500. So now let's move on to the 2-month mark. So we know for the 2-month mark, Company A will increase their payments by $5,000 and Company B will double their payments. So Company A will increase to $15,000 and Company B will double, so 500 times 2 is 1,000. As you can see, we have done the 2-month mark, and let's continue this up until the 8-month mark. So Company A will continue to go up 5,000 and Company B will multiply it by 2 every single time. So now that we completed the graph up to 8 months, we can see that Company A has increased in a linear fashion, which is they add 5,000 each month to their payment as shown here. You could see 5,000 plus 5,000 plus 5,000 all the way down to 8 months for their monthly payment. And Company B is growing exponentially. As you can see, it is multiplied by the same number. So each month they multiply it by 2. So 500 times 2, 1,000 times 2, 2,000 times 2, 4,000 times 2, etc. Now that we've completed the graph, we could answer the question of which monthly payment will Company B's payments first exceed Company A's payments. And as we could see, it occurs at month 8. However, we could also see the difference between exponential and linear growth. Linear growth is more of a steady uphill graph, whereas exponential growth has a sharp increase. As a visual aid, I have drawn 2 examples of 1, linear growth, and 2, exponential growth. As you can see, yes, linear growth will first exceed a little bit faster. However, eventually exponential growth will surpass that. So once again, this is a difference between linear growth, which is slow and steady, and exponential growth begins slowly. However, it will eventually exceed the linear growth. In this example, we saw that Company B's payments would exceed Company A at month 8. Well, thank you students for watching, and I hope today that you learned the difference between exponential versus linear growth. And remember, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to your teachers or to the GEARUP tutors if we are available. And we also have other resources such as Khan Academy or tutor.com. And on this slide, you will see how you can log into tutor.com. Thanks, y'all, and have a good day.